So now that I told you a bit of my story, I want to get into what happened to Mixer, where am I going, and what's next for my journey. So if you guys have social media, the weekend before the 22nd was very, very crazy on social media. There was a lot of things happening, just so many things happening, and I was very stressed. There were people that were saying they were going to go to Twitch because of some things happening that were very real that have happened in the past to some females, not only on Mixer but Twitch, and everything was coming out and people were not having it. Like, that is not something to take lightly at all, and people were saying that they weren't going to stream on Mixer. And then Monday the 22nd felt very weird to me. I had to go do some things, send some things out to my mods, and it was just a very weird day. And I got home, I wasn't going to stream that day, and then I decided I was going to stream. I had no makeup on, which, you know, I just started getting comfortable with not having makeup on stream, and I was gonna do my makeup on stream, and then I read a tweet from Mixer, and we were all waiting for them to kind of tweet something out, and they said that they were closing the operation sides of Mixer and were collabing with Facebook Gaming. And I read that and my heart literally sank to my toes. I ran downstairs bawling my eyes out to Jake, and literally got on stream, started bawling my eyes out, just talking to everybody. And, you know, within hours I was feeling a little better, just talking about it. But, you know, that's very hard to digest. Like, everything I've been through in these 2 years, not only me, but you watching right now, everything you've been through, everything you've sacrificed. Maybe things weren't always easy for me. During these 2 years, I've had to kind of figure out my schedule, what would work with me and Jake. Balancing life things, balancing home things, balancing everything. That's what you have to learn, like what works for you. And I finally got that for me. I finally got my 2 days off a week. One day I would grind and work on YouTube and get things done. The other day I would just chill out, take a mental health day, chill with my cats, play Animal Crossing, whatever it was. I was finally doing great. I had taken a mental health break back in April for 2 whole weeks, and I was just finally back on track. And like I said earlier, I had stopped taking my anxiety medication 2 weeks ago, and I was finally feeling good without it. And I'm still feeling great. I just had my tears, I had my breakdowns, I had my crying myself to sleep, waking up in tears. I've been through that in this last week, and I will not, you know, I will not pretend like I didn't have that. Like, I definitely did. Trust me, I felt lost. So Mixer told us that we had 1 month. So they told us on June 22nd that the operations side will be shutting down July 22nd. And there were misinformation being handed out that it was shutting down that day. So we were all kind of confused, but they did give us a month in advance, which would give us some time to figure out what was happening. But I was continuing to stream on Mixer, and people were coming in chat like, what's next? What are you doing? But the thing is, like, we were left to figure it out on our own. So there's only so many things you can do. From my point of view, I started on Mixer, streaming for 2 years. In the beginning, people told me, Twitch, like you'll kill it on Twitch, you'll do so well. So many times during me streaming, even in my chat on stream, people were coming in like, why don't you stream on Twitch? You would do so well on Twitch. Like, I was doing great on Mixer, but for some reason they were always telling me you would do so well on Twitch. But I was so happy, I was so content. I met so many amazing people. I love to meet new streamers who just started out. I would take the time out of my day to help them out with their bots or give them advice or do things like with the community, because I fell in love with that aspect. I loved just helping each other out and knowing that I could be of help to somebody who might feel overwhelmed or etc. So at first I was gonna write out the whole month on Mixer. That way I can take the time to try to get everybody to come in the stream. Obviously 134,000 people are not gonna come in your stream in 1 month and that's just not gonna happen. It's not the reality of things. I've built that community in 2 years. So even in 1 month, like, more than likely you are not gonna have all those people follow you over. But what I did come up with and what I did realize is the time is now. As much as it hurts, as much as you want to take that time to say goodbye, it's not goodbye. It does really hurt. It hurts leaving, you know, this platform that you've put in so much work to, you've believed in, you've preached to people. Some people are so anti-Mixer, like, it's not even funny. Like, they were so anti-Mixer, like, ew, Mixer, like, you stream on Mixer, like, trust me. If you stream on Mixer, you know what I'm talking about. It's, people were so against it, and I would preach for it all the time, doesn't matter. I will list you 21 reasons why I love Mixer. Like, if you're against it, I'm gonna make you for it. And that's just how it was. This all happened so fast, and one day I said I'm gonna write out the whole month, and then that night I decided, actually no, I'm gonna do my last stream on Mixer tomorrow for 3 hours, and then I'm gonna switch to Twitch, and I'm gonna begin this journey now, because as much as I would love to wait for an email or wait for a confirmation for a partner, that would be amazing to carry like my partnership over from Mixer to Twitch. That would be so amazing. I love that that's happening for other partners right now. I love Twitch for doing that and giving us a chance, but I couldn't just wait for that email. I had to just start now. Since I hadn't ever streamed on Twitch, I had to start. That way I can start hitting my goals, you know, aiming for affiliate, and then from there we can see what happens. So one day later, I started my first stream on Twitch. I did a just chatting stream, literally talking like I'm talking right now, and immediately saw so many people come over, so many familiar names, and it just, I felt so emotional. I was thanking everybody in chat every second for being there, and even Ninja's wife Jessica came over, followed, showed so much love, and like rewinding back to me having anxiety and me fearing going to do that opportunity in California with Ninja and Mark Hamill, and I'm so glad I took that leap and I went, even though my anxiety was saying, no, don't do it, like somebody else, you know, somebody else can do better than you at that. And I just took it, I went, I did my best, and you know, months later, I would say I'm pretty good friends with Jess. I love Jess, and just seeing her in chat, seeing the chat react to her being in chat, that day was just showing me that, girl, just because one door closed, this next door is opening, and there's so much potential for all of us. Not just me, but literally all of us. It's so incredible to see on Twitch. Just my whole recommendation channel is everybody from Mixer. And it's so incredible, just the constant raids of people from Mixer and the constant just people reaching out to me saying, don't worry, like, you're gonna do great, and don't worry about partnership, it will come to you. Just reassurance is not something that I expect, but in these situations, reassurance is nice, and it just goes to show how amazing the Mixer community is. No matter the platform, we are an amazing community. So I know I've been mentioning the word so many times, but you're probably wondering where I've decided to go, and my chat on Mixer was full with where are you going. I didn't want to commit to anywhere yet because I was just so confused. It all happened so fast, and I didn't want to commit to anything too fast. But for me, I'm just so excited, and just from my first stream on Twitch, there was so many good vibes, and it's really hard to explain, but just the chat was different. Like, for one, all the names in chat are very colorful, and I was getting really distracted by the rainbows, but it was like something different, and you know I love me some rainbow vibes, but it was just so welcoming. And I've only done 3 streams on there so far, and they've been so great, so welcoming, and I'm so excited to start streaming on Twitch and just start this new journey. It was so crazy because y'all got me to 1,000 follows without me even streaming, and that's kind of nuts. And I'm not only thankful for hitting 1,000 followers before I even stream on the platform, but just knowing that 1,000 of you want to support me no matter what platform, that means so much to me. You have to know why did you start doing this in the first place? What makes you love what you do, no matter who comes in the chat, who talks down to you, who, you know, what trolls come in and bash you for, you know, streaming full time and for a living and, you know, just saying the most crazy things about it. Like, what keeps you doing that? Just think about that, remember it, and never forget that. And trust me, I have to like watch this back and repeat it to myself, because just a couple days ago I was very stressed. Again, I'll admit I was very overwhelmed and sad and not knowing what was going to happen next, and I hated that because I love just knowing what's next, and who doesn't, right? But you know, things happen and you just have to make a decision quick and kind of talk over to your community and see what's going to work best for you guys, and maybe just weighing out the options and seeing what would feel kind of normal again. Quickly, I felt like nothing changed for me on Twitch. Like, yes, my follower count is not the same, but it's literally been a couple days since I started streaming on there, and that's not what like I'm concerned about. And of course, people will come in and they'll say like, are you really losing that many followers? I'm losing that many followers, but I'm gaining more community members because we're on a new platform and we get to kind of explain our journey and our story to new people, and I'm really excited for that. So now you might be wondering like, hey Simby, when are you gonna get partnered on Twitch? And I wish I could respond to you. I wish I could have a response to that. I wish I had an answer, but I don't. And I started streaming on Mixer and Mixer only, and I do have to do all the requirements for affiliate, just like anybody else, and I have to stream for 7 days. I've done 3 so far, so it will be another few days until I get my sub button. But there are a lot of people getting partnered right now and hearing back, and I'm very anxious, and I am crossing my fingers that I will hear something back during this next week or so, but time will tell. And I know that God has a plan for all of us, even though we don't know what it is, and we're all very anxious and excited. But don't worry, don't sweat it. We all got this, and I'm excited for our next adventure on Twitch. Trust me when I say, like, I'm very, very, very excited that they're giving us a chance to transfer our partnership from Mixer to Twitch. There is no time to tell when we're gonna get the acceptance letter. It just kind of something to look forward to, and I know we're all refreshing our emails right now, and I know, trust me, I keep refreshing my emails every second, checking my spam folder, checking important folder, checking every single folder, and I can't wait to see that email once it comes through. But we all do have to just understand that they are receiving so many emails right now and applications, and they're trying to do their best. We will all succeed in what we do. Obviously, we got partnership for a reason on Mixer, and I know that we'll all kill it on any platform that we decide to stream on. I am very hurt by the fact that we got notified through Twitter, just like everybody else, and I know everybody else is hurt as well, and it really does suck losing your home, but it only opens doors for more opportunities, and we just have to stick together, motivate each other, and be here for one another. Show Twitch what we have and show our next platform what we have. It doesn't matter if you decide to go on Facebook or Twitch, we'll all support each other in some way, and our Mixer fam will stay in our hearts always, and we will always have that community aspect in our hearts forever. We're all gonna get through this, and we're all gonna hopefully be laughing about this in a year or so. So we're all gonna kill it no matter what platform. And you watching this, I hope I could motivate you a little bit. I hope I could calm you down a little bit. And I hope that in any decision you make, in any platform that you stream on next, whatever you decide to do, you are happy, and I wish you the best. To everybody that has followed me over from Mixer to Twitch, thank you so much for wanting to support me still. You guys have changed my life forever. I love you guys. I can't wait for this next journey, and make sure you guys follow me on twitch.tv/SimbyBTW.
yeah. They say life will bring discomfort, and I discovered we all just suffer, 'cause no one feels that bad. And it comes from one another. We hurt each other just like a lover, and don't think twice about that. Yeah, and I feel like something's bad, but hell, I'm used to that. I always turn my back, yeah. And I wanna feel something, but all I feel is pain. I wanna make a change, but you either pick yourself up or you let yourself down. Life will always be tough, so who the fuck are you now? Will you make it alone, or do you need someone else? I don't need anyone, I'll do it all by myself. I've got scars, put up my guard. I don't wanna get torn apart. I start to feel my heart race faster, it's pumping hard. And all I want is to be something. That's why I just keep on running. Can't stop what you don't see coming, yeah, and you know I'm coming. How can I trust you if you don't trust me? I do what I do, 'cause it is just me, and nothing is new. No, I'm not lucky. I work my ass off, so I'll be some. You either pick yourself up or you let yourself down. Life will always be tough, so who the fuck are you now? Will you make it alone, or do you need someone